like to go around the room and just get your sound bites from you, if I may. Ultimately, it's just a very short, what have you taken from today's session? Personally, I've taken a heck of a lot, and wrapping that up in a few seconds is going to be tough. But for me, there's probably two things. One, it's your own responsibility to think about your future and realise the importance of your future after sport. And two, is that personal development is a big part of that, and the transferable skills that we take away from ourselves. So they're mine. Phil, if I can come to you, what are your thoughts of today from a Soundbytes? You're on secrecy, just so you know.
Sorry. Yeah, just it's been a fantastic conversation, and thank everybody for contributing. It's been extremely insightful and lots of learnings come out of it for me, I must say. But it's just, again, it's about planning. For the next, planning during your playing or coaching career, if you like, for your next transition, whatever that might be. And getting to understand yourself a little bit better. Self-awareness or development of self-awareness is important. So planning and self-awareness really for me.
Brilliant, thank you. Andrew, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, thanks guys. I really enjoyed today. It's been really beneficial for me personally. I've tried to look at it, what can I learn to adopt into my business? And certainly I think the IDP is a big thing for me, being a director of the company and trying to help my staff grow. So I think that's something that I really need to do and put into my business. I've learned a lot about that today from everybody. And just from Phil at the start, I can't believe I've never heard this term, but play for the name on the front and not on the back. I played rugby all my life and never heard that term. And again, that goes into my business. My staff are walking around with my logo on their chest, and I'd like them to adopt that policy as well.
Thank you, really appreciate it. Andre?
I think just from my side, it's like we all are rugby players, or we were rugby players at some point, or managers, and I think we all have game plans. And it's just to be true to your game plan, which is basically you can put that under your core values or whatever you want. I'm just like, stay true to your game plan, execute, stay consistent, and then always keep improving.
Fantastic, thank you. Alan, can I come to you? You're just on mute if you can unmute yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been great to be involved with all the conversations, and it's obviously similar messages coming across from everybody. I still can't believe there's not like a coaching association. There is probably a coaching association for coach development and experiencing and sharing coaching stuff, but personal development is, I'm passionate about it. That's what I've been doing for the last 20 years. It's no different to any other industry, but I think it's about lifelong planning, not short-term planning, and that personal development is vital. And I think the last little thing for me, it's like, it's not about what you want, it's about what you need. I think we all want a Ferrari, but what you need is a good car to get from A to B. And A to B is lifelong career development.
Brilliant, thanks Alan. Dylan?
Again, I just want to thank everyone, because obviously being a young coach, hearing everyone else's experiences just fast tracks me a little bit more, so I don't have to go through some of the hurt and some of the other experiences some of you guys might have already gone through. But Andrew's story really made me sort of think a little bit outside past that transition, instead of a transition of an academy player coming into a pro footy, but also that transition out of it. And yeah, just made me really think about how important that period is, but also, like Alan said as well, you want to give these guys an opportunity to develop in that area, but you don't want to hold their hand the whole way. So it's more around, clubs should have a structure in place to at least give them the option to at least enable them. So instead of holding their hand, just give them the opportunity to enable. So that really hit home for me. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Dylan. If I can pass to who I said next, Charlie.
Hi guys, yeah, like Dylan, I just want to thank you all. As a young coach, it's great to hear some of the experiences that you've had. It's great learning for me. The thing that I've taken away that I can put into mine is being self-aware as to why I've been given the job that I've been given, and using my strengths day to day, but also to an extent being aware of the people that I'm managing and what makes them tick. So it's staying true to my core values, as Andre said, but also being aware of what certain people need at certain times.
Thank you, Charlie. Seb?
Yeah, I think for me, the real key takeaway is, trying to be really deliberate, in your development. And, a number of people have touched on that. And I think aligned with that is making sure that process is authentic. So I think Andre touched on that really well. That there can be a lot of pressure to conform to a single pathway or a single method, or, as a coach, a style of coaching. And I think no matter whether you're developing as a player, as a coach, or, in the business forum, make sure your development is deliberate and make sure it's authentic to your values and what you stand for.
Fantastic, thank you. Can I come to Tim, and then Hoggy, I'm going to get you ready.
Yeah, I think I'm now coaching in business, not in sport, but I've still got so much to learn from the sports network that I'm with today. And I think that's both on a personal development point of view, but also how that can then apply into me being successful as a better coach or running better businesses. So there's so much value in this network and in the alumni so creating this personal development network for coaches and people beyond the game, it could be so valuable.
Brilliant. Hoggy?
Yeah, I just think the education of players and staff of the need to get personal development courses. I think at the moment, players certainly, they end up just waiting till the end of their careers, but trying to educate them of the need to get personal development, not just players, but staff. I think that's absolutely critical.
Fantastic, thank you. Andre, I can't remember whether I came to you, so I'm just going to quickly ask.
No, you already asked me. I said just stay true to yourself and your game plan.
Forgive me.
No worries. It's age, don't worry.
Too many names, too many pieces. So Phil, I think you're going to wrap up for me on that one. So what's your thoughts, just to finalise?
What about Longy?
Oh, Longy, sorry, Sean, I'm right in the middle. I went around you.
You got cock blocked again.
Sean, over to you. Make it good, no pressure.
To be fair, fellas, honestly, I've listened to every single one of you. I've learned so much of every single person today. Like I said, my journey is starting at the bottom of the pile now in uni. So I've got to learn. I like what Tim said about understanding yourself and investing in myself as a coach. My behaviours as a coach and as a player. And then just what we spoke about before about treating people differently. Some people might need an arm around them. Some people might need less info. Some people might need more info. Some people might be a straight shooter. So just understanding myself and understanding the players who I'm coaching, and I've learned a lot, so much. Thank you very much.
Brilliant, thanks, Sean. I really appreciate it, and great to have you on. Look, hopefully you can join us again. So Phil, is there anything you wanted to say before I close the call? You on mute, mate.
Yeah, just thank everybody. It's been really interesting listening to all the different experiences and the sharing of knowledge and from those experiences has been great. So just thank you very much, guys. And if there is opportunity to put stuff out on social media in respect of what you've taken out to the calls, we've just been discussing, that'll be fantastic. But thanks again. Stay safe.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you ever so much, Phil. Thanks everybody. Really appreciate it. For those in Australia, wish you a good evening. For those in the UK, wish you a good rest of the day. Enjoy the sunshine and stay safe, as Phil said. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, boys. Cheers. Thank you.